All right, here we go. Yo. What up, though? A.Cognito in the building.
What up, man? Mogul Media, we back in the building. What's happening?
It was good, man. Hey, man, appreciate you coming sitting down, Mogul State of Mind, man. How you been?
I'm all right, man. You know, maintaining, can't complain, for real.
Yeah, for sure, man. For those who don't know you, man, you former manager of T-Cash, or you still manager of T-Cash?
Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, you know, that was back 2009. I think we put out his first EPK for Spread Your Legs.
Okay.
You know, we done grew a lot since then. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's still my bro, though.
So we are tapping to that. So, man, you know, got into the management, artist yourself, you know, things of that nature, man. But for those who may not know you, how do you describe yourself? How would you title yourself?
I'm probably the greatest rapper you never heard. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know me, you know, I like I said, I'm a team player, so I sat back in the background for a long time. I was managing T-Cash. I had another artist named Veil that I managed. You know, we accomplished some great things, but, you know, now it's time for me to do me.
Yeah. You know what? I was talking to my son, Terry Blue, earlier today. And, you know, he was like, man, yeah, he go hard as hell. He was talking about, he's like, bro, he can really rap.
Yeah, I'm him.
Do you feel like people overlook you?
Definitely, man. Like I said, I don't know what the issue is because I know I put out great music. I know when I do shows, I sell out my merch. You know, I gain new fans every time. It's just a matter of me. I really put it on me just being consistent, you know, at this level.
Got you. Lyricism in hip-hop, for the longest, it felt like lyricism got kind of left out. Like, lyrical artists almost had to been forced to kind of depend on a niche audience, creating that hardcore fan base. But now, how do you feel about the scene? Do you feel like there's a resurgence that lyricism is coming back to the forefront? Because, I mean, shit, I thought it was on its way, and then Pound Town, Booty Hole, Brown, and Pink shit.
I mean, definitely. I think you know, it's a lot of culture-based music. So that's why you hear all of the drug dealing, the shooting, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's going on in the streets. So a lot of people can relate to it street-wise. But when it comes to lyrics, man, this hip-hop ain't never going nowhere. You know, as long as people like me are around, you know what I'm saying, we gonna keep it alive. And I think it's still a market for it. It's just a small market to tap into, you know what I'm saying? That's why you still got the Kendricks, the J. Coles, the Chris, the Currencies that still, you know, got a strong fan base. And that's really all I'm trying to build, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to be the most famous person ever because I know what comes with that. But, you know, when it comes to I do this shit because I love it, and that's just, it's the art that, you know, that I do it for, and I make music for the listeners, you know what I'm saying? Got you.
So you're a North Dallas native, right?
Yeah, for sure. Nah, that is.
Man, for the NAWF, man, you got some heavy hitters that came out the NAWF, right? You got, of course, people think of MO3 from the NAWF. I know that's always up to debate. If you anti-MO3, you're going to say he McKinney. If you love MO3, you're going to let him be in the NAWF. Mr. Lucci from the NAWF, right?
Yeah, he from the NAWF.
Real life street stars from out that way.
Yes, sir. I went to school with them too.
What was the upbringing like in the NAWF, man, and what is it about the NAWF that contributed to such talent?
Man, just, you know, the NAWF, I'm from Hamilton Park, you know what I'm saying? It's the island. So, you know, growing up, you know what I'm saying, you know, I went to Forest Meadow, we meshed with everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's big, but it's small, you know what I'm saying? So everybody that somebody know each other, you know. So like I said, just growing up, I'm Hamilton Parkway, baby, you know what I'm saying? So just growing up there, just the streets, you know what I'm saying? I kept it in between. I had a good mama that kept me, you know, from hanging with certain people in my hood, and you know what I'm saying? So, but I always had that street knowledge, so I always been a hustler. So, you know, my thing was I never was a gangbanger. I always was just big on trying to get some money and just hustling. So, and everybody respected me for that. So, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I done did my dirt, but you know what I'm saying? I've always been a righteous person. So, all that just life has just reflects out in my music.
Got you. If you could define what it is that your music is, like what type of genre, how would you define your music?
I would say it's a new old school, if that means anything to you, because I believe in, you know, the samples. I'm influenced a lot by the music I listened to growing up that my mama was jamming, my aunties was jamming, the blues on long road trips with my grandfather, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit ties into what I do now, and you know what I'm saying, just really trying to relate to the people.
So you kind of got like that retro.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That new blended with the old.
Yeah, definitely.
You see a lot of artists doing that right now. I can't think of the artist's name, but a few artists been sampling Mike Jones music. And the music be doing well, but Mike Jones them ain't playing. They snatching that shit down. How do you feel about an OG snatching down music that's being sampled by the younger generation that's creating motion?
I mean, that's on him. That nigga, I don't remember the last time he had a record, you know what I'm saying? So he should be happy that the younger artists are still rocking with him and trying to, and bringing that back, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it could have definitely helped them. I seen what you talking about, some young nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta fuck with the younger culture, and I think that's where the OGs have dropped the ball, you know what I'm saying? In our generation is fucking with the young niggas. That's why they out here so wild now, because we wasn't fucking with them. And now they like, fuck y'all, we gonna do what we wanna do. And you know what I'm saying? But Mike Jones, yeah, you dropped the ball on there, bro. You needed that, brother.
The influence that you, like you saying, like older artists need to reach down to the younger artists. That was probably like one of the biggest debate me and Chief had, Big Chief. And I felt like that's where he fucked up in his career.
I do too.
Yeah.
I remember him shitting on me at one point. You know what I'm saying? Corey with Cloud had a club called Mumbo. This when I was managing the artist, Vail.
Okay.
We had a big song called Coochie to the Frame. We had a Coogee endorsement and everything back when Coogee was hot, you know what I'm saying? But we had made a song called Dallas Got Next.
Yeah.
And, you know, we was getting everybody on it, Young Black, and we was fucking with a lot of people at that time. And outside the club, Mumbo got out and we playing the record outside, pulled Chief to the car. That nigga was like, nigga, we like, we want to get y'all on this, we want to get you on this hoe. That nigga said, nigga, y'all still making Dallas records? Y'all still making Dallas shit? And just was, you know, just like, what, nigga? We from Dallas, bro. We gonna put on. You know what I'm saying? That's what we was on. Like, as I got older, I guess I can understand what he was on at that point, just trying to be bigger than Dallas. I understand that, but nah, bro, you can't just shit on the niggas that came up on your music. Nigga, I sold a hell of a lot of Big Chief CDs, because Diamond D, I used to work, New Era, Big T, the CD stores. I helped them build them, you know what I'm saying? So I was selling hella Big Chief CDs.
Yeah.
After that, you think I was selling Chief CDs after that? Hell nah, bro. Like, and that's my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still got a lot of respect for him, bro. He did a lot of shit out here, but shit like that, when you don't fuck with the younger cats that's coming up, man, all you got is your name out here. And once your name, you know what I'm saying? Once your name get spoken in that kind of light, bro, it kind of hinders you, bro.
Yeah. What introduced you to music? Like, how did you get into hip hop? I know you said you grew up with your moms, right?
Yeah.
Y'all was listening to old school.
Yeah.
And usually hip hop, being that it's so new still, even though it's 50 years now, a lot of people were introduced to hip hop by older brother, cousin, someone like that. Like, who introduced you to hip hop?
Well, my mama definitely didn't introduce me to hip hop. She was straight Christian. Like, she just, it was church every day for her. You know what I'm saying? So I had to sneak off and listen to the No Limits and the, you know what I'm saying? Like, 6th grade, I remember just, you know what I'm saying, sneaking off listening to Soulja Slim and Wayne and all these cats when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? And like, really, my god brother was probably the first person that just put me on to some rap shit, and it was some weird ass rap too. Like, it was y'all probably never heard of these people. It was like Digital Underground. He had Digital Underground.
Yeah, I know Digital Underground.
They had the Sex Packets and all that shit. I was listening. That shit I knew I wasn't supposed to be listening to. I was listening to, and then, you know what I'm saying, I don't know, I started become just liking the rap. I always did it. Like, I remember my first record I did, me and two of my best friends, we used to, like, it wasn't no studios and shit back then. Like, we would call my partner voicemail.
Yeah.
And play a beat on the phone. And we had to rap the whole song through. Like, we each had a verse.
Yeah.
We had to rap the whole song through. We'd rap that motherfucker, and then we'll just call people and play the voicemail, let them hear the motherfucking song and shit. Like, that's how we started rapping, for real.
Got you. You know what? It's similar because, like, in Detroit, the way I got into music is my brother was in the NFL at the time, and he had bought me this leather coat. And mind you, I'm bigger than the average kid.
Yeah.
So a leather coat for me is a grown man coat, and they was killing people in Detroit over leather coats and starter jackets.
Yeah, the Averix.
That shit, I don't know what this shit was like. It was like $1,000 coat, and I'm in 6th grade.
Yeah, we was on the starter jackets out here
yeah,
too.
So my mama was like, hell no, because my brother actually got shot over his leather coat. So my mom was like, you got shot over. Why would you buy him that, knowing even though he a kid, a grown man can fit his jacket? So my mom took that jacket back, got the money, and then she took me to Toys R Us. It's my first time ever in there. She was like, what you want? I was so fucking overwhelmed by so much shit. I just pointed at a karaoke machine like, that.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the shit was. She was like, that's all you want? I'm like, yeah. The karaoke machine had to be like $60. She pocketed that other $900 and something. But we took that karaoke machine, and my brother that's right above me, he would go to the record store, buy instrumentals, put the blank tapes, put the CD at the top, put the blank tapes in a slot and hang the microphone over the chandelier.
Yeah.
And they would start rapping from instrumentals on the karaoke machine. And watching him do it, I started learning, okay, you take one tape, record yourself, and you put another tape in, you can double yourself. And that kind of linked me into the music for sure. So now you in the hip-hop space. At what point did you start deciding to become a rapper and do music yourself?
Really high school, man. Like, I mean, seriously, I can say college, but like beating on the tables. We had a partner named Russell at Lake Highlands, man, just beating on the tables. We freestyle every morning, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
And, you know, so it started with that. I'm doing the senior shows, doing the shows at high school. But,
okay.
I didn't get really serious. I didn't drop my first mixtape to college. I went to PV, and I had a clothing line then called Six Figures. You know what I'm saying? It was big. We had everybody. We really ran the yard for real. And we had a show down there one day with, we had a fashion show, and 50-50 Twin and Kiati was there, and we was in the back just rapping and shit, and you know, Kiati was like, nigga, you don't rap for real? I was like, nah. He was like, man, you need to do this shit. So shit, I started doing it. I did the BET, when BET used to go to the schools and shit.
Okay.
I did that freestyle tour, and you know what I'm saying? I got second place, a cat named First Person. That's my partner. He won that hoe. But, you know what I'm saying, I gave him a run for his money and shit. So after that, it was to the moon.
Got you. Now, you end up managing T Cash. T Cash is one of those notable artists, mainstay artists in Dallas. Like, how did you link up with T Cash? How you get into the management?
You know, it's not that shit. And, you know, management loosely, I was road manager. You know what I'm saying? We had people that was kind of over me too. But when I moved back from PV, I came back to Dallas, and, you know what I'm saying, I linked up with Vail, and we was, you know, we rocking this North Dallas shit, you know what I'm saying? And then it kind of got to a point where we all rocking together, we going to the shows 30 deep, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, whatever get hot, that's what we gonna get behind. So that's what I did, you know what I'm saying? And when Cash dropped Spread Your Legs, you know, he already had other records. He was in GG where I'm What's Up, and you know what I'm saying? And so Spread Your Legs came, it was like, okay, we got one for the, you know what I'm saying? So I started went automatically into that mode. Like, I kind of just forced myself in that position because I was willing to sit in the DJ booth for hours until they played, you know what I'm saying, Spread Your Legs. And I think that's kind of what hindered me too, because I was the asshole then. Like, a lot of DJs to this day still don't like me because I made them play that motherfucking record. They didn't want to play it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did. But like I say, later on in the years, it kind of hindered me because people, you know what I'm saying, like I say, your name is what you got. So with me being that aggressive in the booth with them just sitting there, and I know now I know DJs don't like that shit, but man, I didn't give a fuck. I just wanted to get them records played.
I know T Cash on his fitness shit now.
Yeah.
He stay in the gym, getting
Well, I ain't never seen him look like this, bro.
That dude be there doing his thing.
Yeah.
But what happened, bro? Because it's like it looked like he just gave up. Like, music just stopped for him.
He ain't gave up. It's just man, really what happened, bro, was radio, K104, not, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. But y'all are, you know what I'm saying, we don't have anybody speaking for the artists here at the radio, you know what I'm saying? And they playing records out. Like, he had 3 summers of just straight hit, Spread Your Legs, I Don't Play, That's My Bitch. 3 straight summers of just straight mix show shit. Like, they just played it out in mix show so much that, and they never added it to regular rotation. We had, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had all the right relationships. It just didn't turn us up, bro. I don't know really what happened, you know what I'm saying? We was in all the right places, running the city, you know what I'm saying? But
So he let the radio break him? Like the radio, because they won't streaming and shit, he quit?
I ain't gonna say he quit. It's just
he ain't did music. Like we ain't heard a T-Cash record and like
it just became a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? After you done did so much, you know what I'm saying? And
just say he quit.
The opportunity, I ain't gonna say he quit,
I mean, that's essentially what it is.
I talked to him, you know what I'm saying? I just talked to him. He just did a show last week.
I mean, he probably touring, but he ain't dropping no new music. He a fitness model now. Yeah. And I ain't mad at him. Shit, I'm jealous.
Oh, man. Nah, I ain't gonna say he quit, bro, because he still got a love for this shit. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's a lot of politics playing to this Dallas shit, man. That's weird.
Is it too late for him to make a resurgence?
I don't think so, because I still believe in him as an artist. I still think he can make good records. He can make, you know what I'm saying? Spread Your Legs is a record that's gonna forever live, bro. Ain't nowhere you can go, no club every night. They have to play that record.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It's just about him and what he want to do at this point.
Yeah. So on a scale of 1 to 10, T-Cash gonna make new music, meaning 10, new music coming out. 1, don't count on it. What number would you give him?
Like, this my partner, my brother.
You gotta give it up. You gotta be 100%.
But being 100% honest, I'm gonna say a 6.
A 6. Why not like a 3 or a 2?
Because he's still recording. He's still sending me records. He's still, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
He still got a love for it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, he want to do it on a different level this time.
Got you. So here it is. You doing on your music thing, man. Kind of talk about what you working on, what you got going on right now when it comes to you and music.
All right, I just dropped the album called Junkie Season. It's on all platforms. It's probably the dopest shit to come out of Dallas, you know what I'm saying, on that level when it come to, you know what I'm saying, I'm more of a, you know, a storyteller, but this album I ain't gonna say I dumbed it down, but I just did a lot of up-tempo records. I kind of collabed with a lot of artists, a lot of younger artists that's popping, you know what I'm saying, the 3Gs, the East Chapo, you know what I'm saying, some street artists and just, you know what I'm saying, trying to still be me, but give the people what they listening to right now.
Yeah. Do you feel like right now in hip-hop, females are running hip-hop right now? Like, it feel like we're not seeing a lot of new male artists pop off anymore. I think last year when we had Finesse 2 times, can't think of nobody else male-wise that kind of pop, but females, you got a lot of female artists that's running the game.
I ain't gonna say they run it. I'm just gonna say it's easy. You know what I'm saying? Because you can take a normal female that never rapped, and I can write her a song right now. If she has the charisma and the swag and she can get in there and regurgitate what I told her to say, she's gonna, you know what I'm saying? People are gonna gravitate for her. You can take a regular bitch that nobody knows, but she gets on Instagram and posts a half-naked picture, she's gonna have more followers than the dopest rapper in your city. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that was what was needed for women to gain leverage? Because we know for so long before social media, hip-hop only let 1 or 2 women into the game, and when they do let them 2 in, they make them fight to see who stay.
Yeah,
you know, we saw that.
Like I say, it's entertainment, bro. It's propaganda. Like I say, I think female artists have been dope, but the content that they putting out right now is bullshit, and I don't.
You don't like the whole rap, the sex right? Rap?
Nah. When it's an expression of them. That's what they want to do, but it doesn't represent hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like when I think of good hip hop, I'm thinking modernly. I would say Rhapsody.
Okay,
needs her flowers.
Rhapsody hard.
That bitch. You know what I'm saying? But nobody was spitting like Lauryn Hill to me. Like Lauryn Hill. I don't think nobody was ever better than Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn was hard. Definitely multi-talented. And she was very feminine.
Yeah.
So she gave something that traditional people could relate to. Yeah. And I asked that because, like, I see right now, like, you got Suki's. Big, what's her name? Sexy Red or Big Red, Big Sexy?
That shit bullshit.
Like, the whole rap, the city girls, like, the whole rap is what's winning right now. They want to get peed on in showers and eating niggas' asses and shit. Like, how do you feel about that content? Does that?
I mean, a lot of bitches relate. That's a lot of bitches want to get peed on. So I can see why they, you know what I'm saying? Why they are, you know, excelling. And like I say, sex sells. Yeah. It always has. You know what I'm saying? So with them willing to go there with they rap and with they craft, you know what I'm saying? They know what they doing, you know what I'm saying?
Have you ever peed on anybody before?
I have.
Break that down. How does that work? Like, is the scene? Are you in the bed? She like pee on me? You just pissing on her face of the sheets and shit
like that. You know what I'm saying? Some shower shit is cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not fucking up my mattress for you.
Like, so like for me, cause like in my head, when I think if a chick say pee on me, like I'm not peeing on your leg. Like you gonna get down on the bathtub and hold your head back and look me in my eyes.
That's savagery, bro. It depends on what kind of chick you dealing with, bro.
The fuck, like, if you gonna get peed on, get peed on. Like what the fuck are you getting semi-peed on?
There's certain things like if you my woman, I'm not defiling you like that.
So you can't pee on your girl.
Because I have to be with you every day. Now if you just a random, you know what I'm saying, it's different. But my girl, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you with your wife or your woman, you wanna experience, you wanna do some different shit, you know what I'm saying, that y'all ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? That's just gonna be between y'all and y'all, you know what I'm saying? Just so it don't get boring.
So tell me if this disrespectful or not. Your wife peeing on her face, disrespectful or not?
Yeah, I don't know. My wife might want, you know what I'm saying? She might like it.
If she said, honey, pee on my face right now, could you mentally get excited to do that to your wife?
I don't know. I guess it depends on the situation or the time, or if I'm on some set out in that Remy and shit, like you got me on, then it might just happen. But I probably would regret it. Like the next day, I'm gonna look at her like, how many more people done peed on your face like that?
How long you been holding this shit that
you know what I'm saying? Where this shit come from? Where you just want me to pee on your face all of a sudden?
Like nut on your chick face.
Yeah, that's normal.
That's normal. That's cool.
That's normal.
Because some people will find that like, bro, I can't just. Some people look at that like their wife, like keep this shit wholesome and traditional.
Yeah, nah. I'm trying to draw a picture. I'm
Got
trying
you.
to Picasso. Yeah.
I feel it. Nah, man, but like the whole rap is what's popping right now. Like it's popular amongst young girls. It's young women, freedom of expression. You know what I'm saying? It's a fuck you to the system and the establishment that y'all guys been able to go around and have their playground. Now they doing their thing. But would you let a girl eat your ass?
I mean, you know, that type of shit gets, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's some shit that you do with your wife or something with you. You know what I'm saying? Like you just can't be running around.
Like anybody eat your ass? Like any chick eat your ass?
Nah, hell nah.
So I couldn't let my wife eat my ass. I let any other chick eat my ass. My wife, I'm like,
See that's a thin line between what else do you want? You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
I don't know. Like just eating.
You feel like nigga getting their ass ate is like.
Not for. I don't know. Not for. If anything you do with a woman can't be gay, bro. I don't.
Yeah, you know except if a nigga let a woman fuck him with a strap.
You going too far, bro. You might well go sit over there with the LMNOP.
Like once you get penetrated by some shit that only belongs to a male anatomy.
Yeah,
fam.
Yeah,
it ain't coming back.
You alternative, bro.
But I mean, to each their own though. I'm judging you, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, hey, nigga, you want to get your back blew out by your wife? I mean, that's your business. This is a different type of nigga. I get it.
Yeah, but see, the thing was that type of shit. You get to saying doing it with your wife, but one day you and your wife might get divorced, and then there you go, all y'all bedroom business.
Hell no, that's why I go on podcasts and say that shit. Like, hell yeah, I like my ass. He's like, hey, shit. Like, bro, I didn't ask some niggas like, bro, that hell no. Like, yeah, nigga, you lift that leg up. I ain't got good flexibility, but I was like, yeah, go ahead, get up under that
hood. Bro, see, it's certain things you can't do in the bedroom as a man. Like, you can't eat pussy with your booty in the air and shit like that. Like, you gotta, in certain positions, you have to position yourself right. It just feels, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Have you noticed that anything that black men, we enjoy too much, the next year become gay? Like, for example, in the Middle East, smoking hookah is a masculine thing. Men smoke hookah. You come over here, one year, all the niggas smoking hookah with the bitches, and then the next year, a nigga who smoke hookah, they say the nigga gay. Like, niggas can't enjoy shit.
Man, I think that's because we have a lot of gay people now, and most times when you see people, gay people, they with their homegirls, they smoking hookah with them, and so now that's affiliated with gay, and you know what I'm saying. Like I said, it's a thin line. So people, you know what I'm saying. People that's too manly, just be like, nah. I seen old dude girl doing that. I ain't finna do, you know what I'm saying. I can't be caught with no tip in my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we so fucked up as a race. As far as our sexuality, we so hung up on not wanting to be viewed. And I just contradicted myself because, like I said, I feel like technically anything a man do with a woman isn't gay. But if she putting on a penis,
yeah, that's gay activity, bro.
Yeah,
that's, you know what I'm saying.
But technically, head is a gay activity, right? Because gay dudes give each other head.
Like that's not natural for. It's natural for a woman and a man to participate in that type of activity.
I mean, it's natural for them too.
It's not.
They naturally attracted to each other.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know what they on now. I don't. Yeah,
because
I don't want to get canceled by the African.
No, get canceled. You come back and go viral. It's cool.
I'm just saying. I don't believe that that's something that, you know what I'm saying, that's natural.
Got you. Okay. If you look in the industry right now, who's the most powerful? The gays, the whites, or the Jews?
In the industry,
who's shutting shit down?
Shit, the gays.
They ain't playing.
I don't know, man. It depends on, it's the levels, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, gay now they have taken over the women's rights, black rights. They are the forefront, you know what I'm saying? It started with Obama, you know what I'm saying? Like, he made it okay for all of what we're seeing to happen right now.
And I agree with it. You don't think it should be what it is right now?
I mean, I think people can live how they want to live. You know what I'm saying?
But you rather them just live quietly in a little corner, don't show
stay
yourself.
Over there. Just
kind of like how white people was like black people. Like, you can live your shit, but y'all just stay quietly.
And I wish we did. I wish that Martin Luther King would have never came with that, you know what I'm saying, integration. You know what I'm saying? Because we was doing well without that. You know what I'm saying? But we had to go and eat the whites only pies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they didn't even want us over there. So now we're to the point where when we make money, we go straight to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? We don't own that shit. We don't own no grocery stores, no banks. We have our money. It doesn't circulate within black people maybe one time. Maybe.
I think one. Carter Federal. Ain't that black?
Who?
Carter Federal. I think that's a black.
It's a black bank?
Bank or credit union. I think so. It might be one of the only
You know
few.
somebody that got Carter Federal?
Because I remember like Diddy them, a lot of them.
Is that the bank in Atlanta?
I mean, they all over, but I think it was like a push at one point in time, like 2016, 17, where it was trying to get a lot of people start. In the height of all the protests and the stuff that was going on, it was like, oh, we need to do our own banks. And I think Carter Federal might be, I might get in the name. It may not be them, but it is one black bank. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it might not be that many branches of it, but that's good. That's a start. You know what I'm saying? If it is, but you really got to do research on that shit because they'll disguise some as black just because they know we got all our money. They'll disguise some as black just to go and get us to invest all our time in it, just like they did with BLM. You know what I'm saying?
See, I agree with Dr. King though, because I'm against.
He didn't agree with himself though.
What I agree with is. I agree with you got to abolish segregation, but I'm okay with separation.
Yeah.
So segregation is saying by law I can't go anywhere I want to go.
Yeah.
By law I can't drink here, and by law I can't eat here. I think that's against human rights. Separation is I get to choose. I don't want to go to that grocery store. I'd rather go over here. And so the idea what Dr. King was trying to do is dismantle the idea of by law, I can't go where I want to go because of the color of my skin. But we didn't realize the repercussions of once you tear that down and people get excited to go wherever they want to go, they want to be able to spend where they weren't able to spend before.
Mm-hmm.
And then it began to forget your own shit, and there you go.
Yeah.
Your community gone.
Yeah, so in turn, I believe it was better off
segregation.
Y'all stay over there. Like I just, you know what I'm saying? It's just like nature. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You don't see the lions and the birds hanging together, right? You don't. You know what I'm saying? The lions, lions and elephants don't chill together. It's just they don't live together. They don't drink from the same river. You know what I'm saying?
They probably do.
On the other side of the river, though, they not standing next to each other doing that. He gonna rip your head off.
Maybe.
If a
That's
lion
good.
and a hyena is trying to drink the same water right next to each other, it's not gonna work.
But we a little bit more elevated than animals should be, right? Consciously.
I don't know. I don't know, cause man, animals can't talk, so I've never had a conversation with them. But the way they live, you can tell that they are sophisticated in their own, in their own realm.
Gotcha. We end on this Junkie season. Kind of talk about the brand, man. What is that, and what it stands for?
Junkie, you know what I'm saying? It's anything you could be addicted to. People, when you hear junkie, you think of a dope fiend. You
Facts.
think of you know what I'm saying? So when you think of a dope fiend, if you ever had a dope fiend in your neighborhood, they'll do anything for that fix. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is addicted to something. We got gym junkies. We got, you know what I'm saying? That's why it used to be hip hop junkies.
I'm a trick.
That was my brand.
You know what I'm addicted to.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I made it junkie to be a little bit more broader so I can have a tree and I can end up having the gym junkie, the Jesus junkie, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you're addicted to and you wake up every day thinking about it and, you know what I'm saying, makes you go hard, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're a junkie for.
For sure. I tell you what, man, music on the way. What can we tap into? What's up right now?
Junkie Season out right now on all platforms. You can go to my website, junkieseason.com. That's SZN. Tap in with me on Instagram, man. I got a show I do called Live from the University. Where I'm just dropping random freestyles. Just letting showcasing my skill. My Instagram is A.Cognito214. Tap in, man. I'm working.
Hey, man. Well, I'll tell you what. A.Cognito, till we meet again, man. I appreciate you.
100. Appreciate you having me, brother.
Hey, peace.